Hello, fellow Simmers. Amelia here, bringing you my first ever Sims 4 build on YouTube. I know, how exciting. So, I basically decided to do this YouTube channel as a little bit of a summer project for me. I've just finished first year at university. I'm studying geography, by the way, if you wanted to know. Probably didn't, but now you do know, so hooray. But yeah, I'm studying geography and I'm going to do a bit of volunteering and stuff. And I'm going on holiday, but I needed something else to do. My sister was like, well, why don't you do YouTube? You know, you're really good building on Sims. So she was like, just do it. What have you got to lose? So I was like, yeah, okay, why not? So here I am, doing a build for you guys, as you can see. I'm a complete novice at recording build mode on Sims 4, recording sound, recording everything, video editing. I'm starting completely from scratch. So please, if you have any tips or tricks for me starting out, please do comment below and give me some advice, because I will take it on. Because obviously a lot of you out there are probably a lot more experienced in doing this than I am. So let's talk about the build. This is actually meant to be part 2 of a recording I did previously. You may notice the building next door looks quite similar structurally to the build I'm currently doing. It's because that was meant to be part 1 of a 2-part video thing. Or 2-part video build, or whatever you call it. And yeah, I kind of recorded it in the wrong frame rate. I don't know how I did it, but I did, and I messed up, and I have the footage, but it's literally frame by frame, really jittery, and it's just totally wrong, like totally, utterly wrong. And I really wish I had been more awake and check the frame rate, but again, I didn't really know what I was doing with the software at the time. So yeah, but anyway, let's forget about that. I've put the screenshots from that other build at the end of this video. If you wanted to check that out, well, you kind of have to check it out because I've put it in the video. So yeah, so that was a bit of a cock up, but let's forget about that and focus on the build. So I like to build contemporary most of the time. I tend to do a little bit of traditional builds if I want to. I did a traditional build when the new game pack came out, the Parenthood game pack, which is amazing and I love. I love all the gameplay, love all the build and buy mode stuff. Really, really good game pack in my opinion. But yeah, I did a traditional build for that, which went quite well. I was quite happy with it in the end. But yeah, I do tend to build more contemporary more often, just because you have less to worry about structurally. You know, you can build wherever you want. You can go underground. You can do split leveling. You can do all sorts, and yeah, it's just a really great way to build with not a lot of boundaries, and it's a lot more creative for me to do, and I enjoy it a lot more. So that's why I do it. The build I'm currently working on is more of a light and airy build than the other one, even though you can see big windows on it. It's definitely a more of a darker tone build. This I wanted to do the complete opposite, use lots of whites, yellows, oranges, and also green. When we get to the furnishing, you will see that I start to put green things everywhere. It's not a build regret, I guess, but it's, yeah, I don't know, green. maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what you think of my green kitchen I think I put in. Oh, okay, well, yeah. So, that may have been another cock-up, but anyway, it's done now, and it's there. So yeah, I actually built the structure for this house before I started the build. Just because I was really trying to save time. I recorded that other one and then totally messed it up, and then I was really upset and I was like, oh, I'm never going to be able to do this. So I just built the structure for the other one and just said to myself, you know what, it'll all be fine, it'll be cool. So yeah, hopefully you like it. Hopefully it's fine that I've built the structure before. But if not, and you want me to put the whole build up, I can't. But if you want me to do it in future, obviously, of course I can do. So yeah, this is another thing I like to do when I'm building. Change the mode, do the outside lighting, make sure it all looks nice. You know, so if you're walking by, at night time, you see this house, you think, ooh, that's lit really well. Yeah, so that's something else I like to do. I'm trying to think of techniques I use for building to try and introduce my technique to the new viewers that I'm obviously going to have, i.e. you guys. So, sometimes I create families to move into homes before I build a house. You know, if I'm low on inspiration or I haven't really seen any houses on Instagram or telly or around or on the internet, just, you know, Google searching, that inspire me to build a house the same as that, or, you know, the same style but add my own twist to it, I make a family and then build a house to cater to that family. You know, like if it's a really big family with like 4 or 5 children, then, you know, it's gonna be heavy on bedrooms, it's gonna have to have lots of living space, it's gonna have to have a big kitchen, big dining area, and all these things sort of combine together, if you like, in my head, to create a house. It may sound very far-fetched, but that's how I work. Oh no, here goes the green countertops. Oh. I actually quite like them. Against the brick, I think they look quite nice, actually. Anyway, sidetracks. Getting very sidetracked already. So yeah, I tend to make families before I build a lot of the time. But also, I build houses and then put families or Sims in them that I think would suit the build, which is what I've done in this case. I just wanted to do 2 matching contemporary builds, really, that look good next to each other, but also complemented each other with the different colour schemes, you know, with the other one being quite dark colour scheme, you know, with the dark blues and the blacks. It really complements the other house, which is oranges and whites. But it's also working vice versa as well. So they both show each other up, which was kind of what I was aiming for here. So I think I've achieved that pretty well. So yeah, I'm happy with the builds. Very happy with the builds. I'm currently putting in a little breakfast bar, or an island. I'm going to call it a breakfast bar because it's just not an island, is it? It's just not big enough to be an island. But I love putting breakfast bars in, islands, whenever you can. Sometimes I'll put one of them in instead of a dining table. But, you know, this was for a small family, so obviously I'm going to put a dining table in. Again, going for a contemporary style with lots of seats. So, you know, if all the family come round, you can sit and talk and chat, and the kitchen's only just over the way where you can just grab a drink or just make it practical for a young family or some young Sims to live in the home, and also entertain in what is quite a small family home. You know, it's 2 bedrooms, but the bedrooms are really quite small for a contemporary build, because usually I do them quite big and they're quite overwhelming, but this build is totally different. Literally all that's in the parents' room or the adult room is just a bed and some cabinets I think I put in because I can't fit in a wardrobe. So yeah, it's quite a small build, but also it's spacious downstairs. So, you know, the family space is very much the center of the home and is the main focus on the home, definitely. Just to allow the kids to come downstairs and play in the living room or go outside. I mean, we've come upstairs just now and we're putting in a big family bathroom in, which actually, you know, kind of compromises on the bedroom space, but I don't really mind because family bathroom is very important. You need to have a lot of space in a bathroom. So we are now doing the living space, and I think we're going to continue the green theme. The green theme, hey. I was a poet and I didn't even know it. No. Don't say that again, Amelia. Oh god, okay. So yeah, we're just browsing through a few of the new packs items. That sofa is from the Sims 4 Parenthood pack. But there goes the green sofa. Well done, Amelia. You managed it. You've managed to get a green sofa in a family home. Okay. I don't know if I regret the sofa. Maybe I regret it, maybe I don't regret it. No, I don't regret it. It was a green, open build. It's fine. Lots of light, bright colours. Very naturey vibe. Very rustic, naturey vibe I'm getting from that couch, anyway. Couch? I'm not American. Settee. Call it settees or sofas in the UK if you were interested. A couch? I'm sure a couch is an American term. I don't actually know. God, that's bad, isn't it? Oh well. Oh well. Putting those lovely little birch trees on the wall. Love those. Absolutely love them. That might be my favourite thing from the build and buy mode from The Sims 4 Parenthood. I really love them. And put them in every build now. It's just a great little thing instead of a painting, especially if you're doing a family home, to make it a little more fun, you know, a bit more out there. You go into someone's house and you've got trees painted on the wall. It's quite cool to have that, I think. Anyway. We're upstairs now, finally, doing the landing area, which is really thin and small because of the bathroom, but like I said, big bathroom is always important. And when I was doing the flooring and the tiles on the walls and stuff for this, I wanted it to look really higgledy-piggledy because, you know, in like most family homes you go into, and especially my family home as well, you know, you do things at different times. A lot of families can't afford to do a bathroom all at once. So, you know, they'll start by replacing the wall tiles first, and then they'll start by doing the floor tiles, or you know, do whatever they can when they can afford to. Which is why I've put like a creamy tile on the floor, which I was imagining to be new, and there's quite a retro tile on the wall that I would imagine, you know, to be in there when they bought the house, but they haven't got the money to afford to replace it yet, so it's still there. The shower curtain as well, very sort of family, sort of fun colours. The sink, again, quite rustic, quite family friendly. Lots of storage underneath it anyway. I didn't want to make this bathroom really cluttered because when you've got a toddler, you don't need clutter, you need space because the toddler is just going to cause clutter. So you don't want to overload the house with lots of things that the toddler can potentially break. So yeah, this house is very uncluttered for a home with a child in, especially, I think. Watching other YouTubers' builds, this is very uncluttered for a family home. But just doing the little toddler's room now, I love those little cloud lamps that came with the toddler update. They look so cute. I was sort of deliberating if to buy these children's bedroom stuff, because personally I can't financially afford to buy the packs as soon as they come out and keep up to date with the packs. I was playing Sims 4 before any packs came out, but I only buy the ones that I really like and that I want. Like, I'm sure I don't have the Romantic Gardens stuff pack, the Children's Room stuff pack. I don't have that either. I don't have the spooky stuff, or whatever it's called, the Halloween pack, or I don't know what it's called. But I don't have that either, because I don't see the use in them. With the toddler update, with the now parenthood update, we've got enough kids' room stuff, in my opinion. So I don't know. I think it's fine as it is, really. Moving to the parents' room now. That bed is really big for that room, and I'm kind of having a little bit of regret about putting that bed in. I feel like it should have been a more space-aware bed. Is that the right way to describe it? Probably not. Just a smaller bed. Like, with the little outcrops on either side, it makes it look really big and it takes up quite a lot of space. But it's quite luxurious as well, so a bedroom is for sleeping, even though I'm actually recording this video in my bedroom. But that's because I have a full house currently, so I need my privacy to record this. But yeah, I guess you gotta declutter a bedroom unless it's a kid's bedroom. I mean, I still class myself as a kid and I'm 19, so until I hit that 20, I am a child. So yeah, that's why my bedroom is cluttered, I guess. That's my excuse. But for adult rooms, especially, I mean, when I have my own home, I would love to just keep it to bed, storage, and keep it as clean and as nice as possible, so you don't get distracted when going to sleep. Because I've watched loads of documentaries, where if you have like your computer in your room and stuff, like, it means you get less sleep or something. I mean, that might be complete bollocks, but it also might be true. I don't know, maybe I should Google it. I'll Google it after this video. Maybe I'll put it in the description, the answer, but maybe I won't. Maybe I'll forget. All depends on my brain, which we can't really depend on most of the time these days after exams. I'm quite worn out. I'm in my first year at uni. I may have mentioned that. I don't know. As I say, I'm forgetting things quite regularly. So yeah, I just love Sims, I just love Sims. I'm just watching this thinking, you know what? Yeah, I've done a good job. For a first build video, this is a good job. This is a good job. Maybe not. Maybe I'll look back on this in a couple of weeks when I've learned some more things about video editing and different stuff and think, wowee, Amelia, wowee. What are you doing here? No, it's alright. It'll be fine. I'm editing it on Movie Maker, so that really says a lot about my skill level right now. But this audio should be okay because I'm using my dad's little handheld recorder, which is actually quite high quality, so maybe this will be fine. We have quite a lot of good mics and stuff because me and my dad are both musicians, so we'll see. Just doing a bit of landscaping now outside the house, and we're gonna come into screenshots in a short while. I'm just checking to make sure everything's okay. I always leave something unpainted or some drywall somewhere. Ah, look, yeah. I left some concrete on the roof and some windows. I think I've changed the colour up there. Yeah. Oh, I wanted that to be a higher roof, didn't I? Oh, I don't... That's not gonna work, yeah. I just realised that's not gonna work. So anyway, I've postponed that. These are screenshots, so these are the final results. There's that lovely green kitchen I put in. A little bit of regret. There's the family I put in, a single mum and her little girl sat chilling in the dining room. Nice open plan feel to this place. I'm really loving it. And I'm really loving how it's a little bit imperfect as well, because, you know, family homes always are, aren't they? The nice uncluttered toddler room, because it will be cluttered once they open that toy box. The small parent room, or adult room, and the garden. And this is actually the first build I did that I ruined the recording on. You can really see the contrasting colours going from here. Yeah, this is the entrance hall. There's the guy I moved in, you know, I imagine him to be like a really business savvy guy. The nice dining room. Lots of pops of colours, which I do a lot. I do it a lot. Small kitchen, again with a little breakfast bar. And the outside area. So I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you want to. I will be releasing, I think, at least one video a week. So yeah, I really hoped you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you again soon.